Yo, 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 good evening. I hope you're doing well. Let's make sure we're all systems go here. It's looking like we are. We are here with a Thaumaturge. I knew how to say it right earlier. Thaumaturge. 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 I'm going to say it again because I kept mispronouncing it. But I am pumped for this. I played it during Steamfest, had a blast, and we're going to play it tonight. Let's get started. It takes place in 1905 Poland. There's some mysticism with it, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Yes, I want to start a new game. I'm pumped, though. I'm pumped. Okay. Thaumaturge, deriving from Greek, means miracles. Thaumaturge, I keep butchering it. Or a tempermancer is one who's able to discover the secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted in the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of the souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of the Thaumaturge without being one. Yeah, I'm pumped. It has controller support, but it's kind of like Baldur's Gate looking, so I'll probably end up using the mouse and keyboard. 11-bit studios, I love, actually. They make good games. Frostpunk, This War of Mine. Is this looking all choppy or something?
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you.
Let's go take a look, because it looks a little weird on my preview here.
I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
Let's take a look here.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
Let me know if there's any quality problems, but there shouldn't be.
He doesn't know your intention. And with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know, you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now.
Click away, it pauses.
Does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you're safe. With as much love as I have. Rikia.
Hey, Sir Doug. Happy Monday to all those who celebrate. No Monday celebration for me right now. Every day is pretty much the same until I start working again.
Of course.
It's like they all get mixed up into one another. But happy Monday to you, my man.
Yes, thank you. You're not looking your best. Thank you. What's your message?
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely,
So this is taking
your
place in
barely living
1905 Warsaw, Poland.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
cripple. Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Please add my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Aye.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman
Yeah,
is picking up the
I
mail.
played it during
Maybe
like,
he'll give you a ride.
Steamfest, where they had demos out for a
Thank
short
you.
period of times, and I really liked it.
Loony.
It got delayed a few times, but I've always liked the studio a lot. 11-bit, 10-bit studio. It's all controller compatible. Well, letters making it through censorship. Invest in the oil business. Would have been smart to invest in oil. Okay, perception. I can see things that are hidden from sight. I got eagle eye. Okay, it's like a little path. Teethless Herald. I wonder if these are actual historical events. I know there are historical figures within it. You got Tsar Nicholas is in it, Rasputin. Actually, I want to make sure that was... Yeah, I was recording some stuff. I want to make sure it's recording. There. Can I talk to him? It's weird that he has a thing on him. I feel, does it go to him? It does. Fine. He looks like a miracle worker, is he? I'd really like to talk to him. Oh, the mouse worked.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Can you wait for
Let
me?
me take a look.
minute?
Take a second so
I
I can
want to
look
take a
around.
look around.
Well, I'm not going to leave you now, am I?
Thank you.
Take a little gander. Yo, Rio, how you doing, buddy? Is there anything interesting over here? Okay. No, we'll take the coach. Let's go.
All set?
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant...
Rocking my rockstar
is there
shirt.
anyone visiting? A guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Yes.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
It's funny, this just takes place like 6 years after
Nothing
the
to
events
see
of Red
around
Dead
here.
Redemption 2.
This is everything. Hard to get lost in this
Takes
place.
place before the
Head to the
events of Red Dead
tavern
Redemption
over
1.
there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Journal updated. Do I have a journal? Okay, you can zoom in. So yeah, this is... It's hard to believe this is the same year as the Wild West. Or the Wild West ending. Except it's Europe and not the Wild West, right?
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm
I've
tired.
heard what I read is that
Nice
it's
boots.
a pretty mature title
Very
too.
warm?
Actually, I have particularly warm boots.
By
Thanks.
doing that, you feed the
And
flaw.
sooner or
pride.
later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
Yes.
I don't think he'll
Eat
talk
the
to us
rich.
voluntarily.
Okay. Okay, we got some different attacks here. Yeah, take that to the ribs, son. Oh, fucking guy shanked me. Exceptional knowledge to anticipate the ending's action. Find out what they're planning and hold the actions. Okay. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills more power, but require preparation. Gotcha. I mean, I'm gonna go for 2 small ones, I think. Or how much does he have left? You know, I'd be wise to do that. Yo, Nick Knight, how you doing? Kidney shot! That wasn't a kidney shot. The ribs.
Serge the Ruski is right.
We're just fighting some Russians.
They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Give him a kick. Oh. Talking about the revolution here. Nice. Like, nice boots. Nice looking game, though. Let's see here. Okay. I like the sounds of that. Double damage works for me. Here, we'll change the lighting in the McDizzle studio. Let's go for, well, you know what? It should probably be red. This is Russia or Poland. So yeah, we'll keep the red lighting.
Good boy.
Hey, I can talk to a dog. In a really weird way, apparently. Good boy. Like,
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
hey! Rah, rah, Rasputin. Something, something, Russian king.
I forgive you.
That's cool.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time.
We get the
and-
historical figures.
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings. Even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Thaumaturge, I gotta say
Where
that
are
right.
you coming from?
I'm from Warsaw,
So, from Russia.
Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling
Yeah, I had a
me
blast playing this demo, so I'm so pumped to have the full game
After
now.
them, others arrived with pitchforks and torches.
I'm enjoying it, man.
I had to endure
It's
insults.
an
and
RPG.
spitting
It's a
face
turn-based
or
combat,
flee
but it's
for my
cool
life.
turn-based combat.
And
Like
now
I'm punching
you say
people in
you're
the
a
ribs.
wizard from an imaginary country
That's
that
Rasputin.
no one has seen on a map in
It's
over 100
got a
years.
mature and dark story
Forgive
from what
my
I understand.
amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still
You play
asking
like a guy
for
from
help.
Warsaw
Prove you're a
who has the
thaumaturge,
power of the
and
dead
I'll
or
hear
something
what
like
you
that.
have to say.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I would use to recognize the other objects.
And Rasputin's like, I got some underwear in my pocket.
Smell this.
No. Prayer beads, okay. Draw a conclusion. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He's a man with an attractive personality. I can relate. Strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flames of his ardor.
I'll return to you in a moment.
Let's go,
I can
Victor.
hardly wait.
Victor, it's pronounced Victor, but it's spelled Victor. Victor. Okay. Observations from interacting. Observations make up conclusions. All right. Perception. Yeah, I did that. Develop. In order to recognize them. Okay. Allow them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, must develop heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. In some items, you'll find traces of someone's personality. They take three forms: unknown, you see it for the first time, familiar, or certain. Okay.
Let's take a look around.
Rah, rah, Rasputin. I must get experience from reading things. Does my perception do anything in here? Oh, reveals what's hidden in my immediate area. I getcha.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Dimension force. Okay. Says draw a conclusion. Who would have thought the priest had such passion? Oh yeah, he was a... I don't know if my wife's watching right now. If Rasputin liked the ladies, I think he did. There we go. Okay, dirty soup bowl. Apparently I can use powers to find that. Didn't seem to be anything else. There's that word. There's that deed. There's gotta be more things. I must be missing something. But we know they're in the tavern. We do know that. Maybe I did get everything. Oh. I think there's probably one more. Maybe? Let's see what he says.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet.
Yeah,
In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
A cold look. Rasputin will remember this.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
I can't help but ask you about that young
Yeah, I need
lady
to know
from
more.
Petersburg.
Give me the tea.
Careful. I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking,
I think
I'm
those are
losing
like
it more
his
and more
Pokemon.
each day. If it
If I was going to
disappears,
simplify it
my
into
mind-
old school
I'll
Eastern
lose
European
my sense of reality.
legends.
I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
Proud answer draws from it, but it also feeds it even more. See, I don't know if that's good or bad. I feel it's bad. I'll be proud some other time.
I don't have much dignity left. I'm prepared to beg for your help.
That won't be necessary, Victor.
Oh, 1 second here. I'm just going to turn off the camera for a moment. Just so you can get the full experience. I'll turn it back on, though, so you can see my beautiful face.
I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
But we
Maybe
did help
just do
Rasputin,
the same
and
with
that's
me
pretty
as with
sweet.
the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
I'm liking this, though. It's a thinking man's game. It's thinking thing.
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Shadows of sins past. Hey,
I need to get out of here.
you think? You think, brother?
What is
We'll
this
put the
sound?
camera back on here in a little bit, but if you're
Shackles?
just joining, thanks for joining. This game's pretty tight. I'm enjoying it a lot. If you like Baldur's Gate, you got that same isometric view, but you have some cooler turn-based battles, in my opinion. I think they're pretty neat. Not cooler, but different.
You're blind.
And the studio that made this are the ones that are making the
You've
Witcher
never
remake.
grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
Hard to believe this just
What
a
do I
couple years
supposedly
after
not
Red Dead
see?
Redemption 2. This is actually
Flaw
before Red Dead
clouds
Redemption
your
1,
vision.
1905.
It always
I think.
has. Pride.
But Europe.
Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Cold. It's gonna cause some daddy issues.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
If you're just joining, thanks for joining.
I can
Hope you're
see,
enjoying the
Father.
game. Make sure to give the old like
Clearly.
button to smash. Helps out the stream. Shows this cool game to other
Will you
people.
be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Like anyone does. That's what I do in the
Yes,
cemetery.
yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
This lady just wants a sweep. Okay, let's find Rasputin. Okay, quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch to the one you want to track. Okay. Sometimes the path might be mysterious. Well, we'll go this way. We'll go this way.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
She doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. She choose my power. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Well, it didn't let me use my power. First, you have to know the person's secret. Oh. Anything else here? Yep. Can I draw a conclusion from this? From the two items I got? He's okay. Conclusion that he's tired. And all he dreams is a moment of rest. I can relieve him of his suffering. I'll manipulate him.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't
that's
much
cool.
more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Nice. 1 second here, I want to make sure. Yeah, everything's all set up. I wanted to make sure nothing was not working. Nice, we're at the cemetery. Anything interesting here?
You will be mine, secret.
Okay, someone died. Yo, Rasputin brother!
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I should.
I
If you
don't
ever have the
have
opportunity to
enough
thank
words,
Rasputin,
to
you should probably
thank you
do
for
it.
what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the
Like the
village.
Curse of Valentine.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafiets.
Doom. So they notice that things have gone bad since the death of the village elder.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen.
Oh, just putting my camera back on here. Because I'm cool.
Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
The elder died in flames. It wasn't peaceful. It was horrifying.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise
Rasputin,
woman was
the
saying
voice
the
of
evil
reason.
spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Okay, we got some superstitions. Woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a like. So we're gonna want to head back to the village in a sec. Let's see if there's just nothing else we're missing here. Feels like he's snapping his fingers, but I know he's not. Maybe he is. Maybe that's how he activates his powers, just by like snapping his fingers. I don't think it is. Though. There's something there. No. We're good. Let's head her on back. Okay. Well, what were our missions again? We can go to two places. Let's go to the burned homestead. This poor wagon driver we just manipulated to do whatever we need.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Okay, the door frame survived.
A horrible death.
Oh, the place of death. What else we got here?
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever's carrying the flaw that lured the Salutor here.
I see.
I think the
I
Salutors
thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
Yes, tell them about
Above all,
these.
flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor.
Okay.
I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
I bear the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now? Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor. If I do manage to catch another salutor,
So he currently
that
has
would be
one.
a very rare
Is
occurrence.
that
In
the, I
fact,
think that's a skeleton
an
dude.
ordinary Thaumaturge wouldn't even try more than once. Only a few have multiple salutors.
Why?
Oh, I want to know more about the pride stuff because I want to be cocky, but we'll be.
Some
good.
have lost their lives trying, others their senses. I was close to madness. I lost my sense of reality. I didn't know what was true. But I know I can do it. I'm almost 100% sure.
Isn't this exactly the sort of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Oh,
Then
Victor.
what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me. People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such.
Leave a little bit of
I
something
can decipher
on things.
the thoughts and actions imprinted
You
on
just
these
need a black
objects,
light.
and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a Thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
True fear.
A doll. Cake with a hard crust of fear. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. Well, that's scary. Anything else? Oh, hey!
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
Oh, snap. Monster!
But no one gave birth to the floor that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer.
It is the one called Bukovac. A blow dealt in a fit of rage, murder and fire. These events spawn the flaw that lured Bukovac. Need to find the people that are here the night the house burned down. Okay.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the
No
Tsar's
wonder
army?
there was a revolution.
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
Yeah.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Oh! I can improve. Do I have points? Oh, I definitely upgraded that. Okay, in order to launch a strong attack, you must take away all their focus, causing them to break down. Strong attacks are more. Okay. We'll give him a good old punch. Oh, to the ribs! Yeah, you like that? Yeah, you like that too? Oh, bro with the bat. I should have taken him out first, actually. Or maybe that man with the knife. Oh. Yeah, you better fall over. Do I have healing? Okay. Give him a stab. Stab him. Try the focus thing again.
You're right, sir.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
For turn-based combat, it's actually pretty cool. Like, it's a good system. This poor man just taking us all over the place. I hope we're at least paying him. Okay, a charm to keep people away from evil powers.
What do we have here?
Anything that he saw? Ducks.
Am I sensing?
What? A dead goose?
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much. And he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Goose strangler?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants. An obvious point of contention. If the wise woman is to sell this pooch, she better do it quickly. It'll come to fisticuffs in a moment. Seems like the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in an act of revenge. A classic of the genre. That's funny.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, it's... I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside, and tell me what you're doing here.
What do we have here?
Oh, okay.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
I feel there's still things I want to find out. We checked the goose. Do a little walk around. Feeding some chickens. Or like, what do you want? Yeah, I'm gonna... Hello, goat's head up here. Up here, where is it? Is it down here? Yeah. Let's go to the inn for a sec, see if there's anything new in here. I don't think there would be. Nope, still the same old inn.
What do we have here?
You keep saying, what do we have here? Like right there. Oh, it's that. Okay.
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
I was just gonna take a bite out of it.
That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Why'd you grab her apple? Okay. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained, her heart is trembling, her fingers stiff from anxiety, her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. Maybe able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition. Okay. I don't know where her home is. Do I know everything I can ask her about yet?
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
See, I don't want to accuse her. I remember doing that in the demo. It didn't go well.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam. Something is off.
Did that make a difference, or was that?
You've been going in so many...
Well then, I hope you...
We'll be back, ma'am. We're gonna go find Vesna.
Am I sensing... I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help! 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 Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
Call me a tramp.
We'll talk, all right.
Oh, boys. What's that? Look at him, the happy guy. Okay, what do we got here? They got that pretty well upgraded. We'll go with this one. Gonna adjust upgrades, okay. No, I think we're good. Let's fight. I'm gonna reduce focus from this guy. Oh, I must have did it to two of them. Nice. Ugh. Nice. So his focus, okay. Yeah. These guys are easy.
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure.
Observation. If thinking interferes with their actions, so much the worse for thinking. The locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight with someone for the most trivial reasons. Something is not right here. I thought they were a little aggressive. A peaceful and happy village, not quite. The villagers are riled up to the point of breaking, laying the blame for the troubles and the actions of Bukovic. They're trying to defend themselves against the dark force with folk methods. Okay. Let's try again.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please, please.
I thought we were gonna see some more boys come up and fight. Okay. Let's see what else we got around here. Everyone seems to like my boots.
There are so many words of love inscribed here.
Oh, I didn't see everything it said there. But he would never commit violence against her. Okay. Hold on. Can I see this stuff? Is that for... Don't know who's... Yeah. I don't know. We'll see that letter again.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please.
But I've got an axe. I guess that's not enough.
Luca. He must be the one who saved Vesna from the fire.
Okay. So she was there. Names let's see. Names Vesna intertwined, and Luca cuddling tenderly against the wood. Interesting. Is she ready to talk now?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
She's gonna come out with a musket or something soon.
Please leave. Please. Please.
Oh, I must still need more stuff. What if I brought her a strangled goose? Maybe she's ready to say something different.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
Well then, I hope you'll still...
Yeah, that definitely wasn't it. I definitely need to get into her place. It's saying that door, but there's still something we need to find, I think. Wasn't anything over by the town, was it? I mean, I had the apple to get her home. That's, or to go towards her house anyway. That's all I needed to get there. But there's got to be something else I'm missing. Okay. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The coral erupted suddenly. Sweet bile, mutual complaints, ingredients, sweet and pungent taste. Okay, there's a lot of screaming, finger pointing. In this house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly until they're out of breath. But they persist together despite everything. Okay, so they argue a lot. If I'm not mistaken, not violent. Hey, bro.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at the Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Now she ready to open the door.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Turn the cam off here for a bit. Not to detract from the game, even though I'm beautiful.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Okay, it's clear this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation around the village. Okay. They see Luca as a sudden churl and a recluse. However, seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasily's house the night of the murder, and fire took place. Okay.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
I mean, y'all are talking with the door closed.
What do you want?
Ooh,
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Okay.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
Let's go. Let's go to our Uber. Ruski Uber. I believe this is pretty soon before Russia decided to change a monarchy to a communist
This time
society.
it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going
Yeah,
to see
you
Luca
definitely want to be in
Bogosian.
debt to Rasputin. So let's see if there's anything interesting here.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
Fight him!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
Oh.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Oh, she's got the evil going through her.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Oh.
Here you are, Ukalat. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
We'll go with balanced. What? To defeat a wild Salator, you must get rid of the shadows to protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he's gonna fight. Okay. I got another point. What do we got here? Okay. Oof. I mean, I think it's always good to reduce focus. Yeah, get confused. I'm just gonna keep reducing focus and try to land some big attacks. Is that enough yet? Because you're under a suffering state. Okay. Well, I don't like that. I don't know if my strategy is good. We gotta find out. Yes, here we go. Get him, Skeletor. But maybe I shouldn't have been caught. Oh. See, they're not that strong. Oh, you're toast. Will we go after her? Oh, I thought he would go after her. I probably didn't need to mess around with all those focus things in these ones. Oh, I thought that would end her. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna beat him. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I thought it would have to like fight him afterwards.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Do I have a new pet? Okay, so I defeated this thing. That wasn't too hard of a fight on balanced. You cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to help. The untamed Baldur won't obey your order. Stops you from delving and weakens your perception. Unfortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. Okay. Well, thanks, brother. I saved the village.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch!
Yeah!
To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you, why are you just standing there?
We won't let them
Are
burn
you just
her.
letting them do
right.
this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Ooh. We got a decision here.
Nothing has to be decided at the moment. Certainly not things that can't be undone.
Well, exactly. Beat it, you scoundrels. There's enough blood in this village already. Sharing a village with murderers? You were the first to spill blood! It's not the same. If that's the case, you're banished from the village. Get out of here! We'll burn away the impurity you left in our village. Phew.
Well, I think I'm gonna leave that village soon. So, like, I messed up. I wish those loading screens would stick around a little longer. My hard drive's too fast. Got the old SSD.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually
He
no
looks
more
like
than an
straight
hour
out
late,
Red Dead
so
2.
it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
Ooh.
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just
That's
can't
funny.
get to Albuquerque.
I was told the game has a sense of humor as well, and that is correct. I can tell that. That random conversation. Anything else in here?
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father.
R.I.P. Rip.
Do you still want to send something?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I've just heard that my father is dead.
You're my father
My
now, Rasputin.
condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
I have to bury my father in Warsaw.
Oh, so we're gonna go to Poland?
What about you?
But at this point in history, I
Thanks to
believe
you.
Poland's
I don't
like
think I
split
have
up between
anything
a
else
few
to do here.
larger
I
countries
had a little
like
time
Russia,
to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor. Have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood.
Oh, in
A
Ukraine.
battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Hey, me and Rasputin going on an adventure. Yeah, I'm sold on this game. I'm a little further than I played in the demo. Maybe it was that last fight in the demo. Was it? Maybe it went this far. But yeah, it's nice to revisit it. Nice. Good prologue. Store and restaurant owners inventing French names for the establishment to avoid putting Russian variants on signs. Man, are they fighting Russian imperialism at this stage in history? I'm gonna have to read up on this. I'll say the music is pretty great as well. Really good score. We need more games like this. Like the big budget disasters that people's jobs hang in the balance of the being successful because the investments are so huge. It's just sad. When we can get something that's cool, artistic, like this, at probably a fraction of the development cost. I don't say a fraction because, you know, I'm not going to tear this down and say it's low production value by any means. It certainly is not.
Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Love the art
Aside
style.
from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
The only person I consider close is my sister, but Varsovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train.
I love a
They
good
stole
political
money,
game.
bombs, and explosive materials.
Like
They're
a
also
historical
suspected of
political
robbing
game.
a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've gotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge?
Because I think in Poland that time there was a lot going on.
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
Oh my god.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warsaw.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
With you!
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
This is my buddy Rasputin. He's coming with me. Yeah, cool story so far. A little complicated, like with some of the lore bits to wrap the head around, but not too bad. I wouldn't say complicated, it's deep. It's deep. It's definitely a mature title. I mean, you're dealing with, you know, some pretty in-depth history, somewhat mature themes. All right. Warsaw. Anyone got anything interesting over here?
When people unite, empires fall.
A Rusky spat in my vodka recently. Ooh. Revolutionary leaflets. 11-hour workday is killing them. Let's follow the example of the workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce that to 9 working hours, which I think Henry Ford pushed to have the 8-hour working day. Okay, so we got His Majesty Nikolai, I'm assuming the last Tsar of Russia, and the Tsarina. Oh, they're going to be in the city. Oh, this newspaper's bought and paid for by the Russians. And, uh-oh, anti-me leaflets. Beware of the Thaumaturges, who act in secret plan to bring down the economy and then take control of society. Protect the children from these degenerates. Let's get rid of them. Okay, we got some military movements. All this stuff gives me XP, so I'm getting all the lore. Is that my dad? Because that's my last name. Yeah, all sorts of items. Okay, I think we got everything from there. Oh, but I got points I can spend. It's cool that you can do them right before a battle, though. You know, we'll do that. We'll put our thought into it right before our next battle. Act 1. The city does not forget. All right, Victor.
Why such a crowd?
The circus has come to town.
Was that the one in the train that was running from
troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers.
Hey, Tsar Nikolai!
Russia has had enough bloodshed.
The
violence must stop.
But there's the Tsar.
When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw
a Russian,
Georgy Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Before and after execution.
Yeah, we're gonna mess him up.
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocateurs.
He sure knows how to...
Oh, 1 second here. I was just updating something on my stream. I noticed I didn't have the game title on it.
Unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warsaw. Premia terrora.
That's wild. It's it reminds me of the events that's going on right
as
now.
Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
Gonna execute someone? Yeah, he ain't a good dude.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samobladanie, Poliaki. We want that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
Oh, that'd be nasty. No.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
Gotta be suave. Show that Polish riz.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
I'm going to take a look around.
I won't threaten her.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment. To arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospodi will be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum. Dawaj.
I'll leave for now. We'll look around. We'll come back to them.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
I was trying to keep from dragging ordinary
Oh
people
yeah, I'm
into
fighting the
fight.
Russians.
They won't expect us to strike first. How many are coming with us?
Let's see for ourselves.
Yeah, we're fighting the Russians. Okay, I gotta build up some other levels. We'll do this one too. We'll do that. Whatever that is, we'll do it. Hey, we got a buddy! Oh, I can select myself? You can preview both of you new... Okay. You can summon another green frame around the soldiers being exceptionally... Okay. I mean, they're both effective. But we'll go with this one. Oh, they get a lot of... Let's reduce focus on him. Give him an attack, why not? Oh, no. I want to do on him. Oh, I didn't mean to do it on him. What? Okay, that was cool. This should be the end of him. Bro's got a gun. Okay, enemies can have traits that make them immune to your attack. Traits related to dimensions. And they can be disabled. To disable an enemy's trait, attack the soldier that belongs to the same dimension and trait. Notice that if you don't have the required dimension force, you take away all the opponent's focus. Okay. Wait, what was that? Don't. Okay. So if I go to issue order, it's gonna be. We'll still use him. How do I know it will? It has to do with the trait, but how do I tell its dimension? We'll do that too. Hopefully we'll be able to attack. Try this. See, I want to be able to actually give him the concussion, so you get him in the breakdown state. Which has to do with the meter at the top. I gotta figure that out. Oh, can't let that happen again. Yeah, we're just gonna wreck him. Oh, maybe that wasn't wrecking him. Will be enough. It only takes like. Oh, we got him. Big old chomp to the neck. Better wreck him. Oh! I got some crackers. I'm gonna eat some crackers because, well, I'm snackish.
Name?
Shulski. Victor.
My conversation didn't
One of
know
those
if you go with
Shulskis?
the Russian
Yes. My condolences. Now, profile.
Thank you.
What you pissing in the bucket for, asshole?
Where else am I supposed to?
Brown in the bucket, whiz on the wall.
You better remember that, too. That bucket's gonna last you guys till tomorrow.
Can I use the phone?
Okay, I've got some revolutionary leaflets.
I wouldn't call you a master strategist.
You got away from the station, so theoretically, we achieved our goal.
You're not losing your sense of humor. I guess this isn't your first time in a place like this, is it?
You'd better tell me if you managed to get rid of your ammunition.
If I hadn't, I'd already be locked up at the Citadel. I admit your behavior did successfully distract the Ruskies.
You're welcome.
All right then. What's such a gorgeous, hairy mug doing in a crummy place like this?
We've got a little time to kill. Maybe now you can tell me more about yourself. You seem to know your way around this setting. You been here often?
I'll take that as a compliment. And
Just
sure,
goblins and
sometimes,
crackers.
if the cause demands it.
What cause?
Let's say I know certain folks who'd find pulls like you useful.
Dealers in stolen Dutch pomade?
Donut connoisseurs. They met at Burke Rotblitz's
This is
cafe.
friggin' wonderful.
I don't want to jinx it, but do you spend time there too?
If I'm not there, no one will want to talk to you. And don't worry, I don't usually hang out long in places like this.
Shulski!
I see you won't be hanging out here long either.
What are you staring at, Ganef?
I don't know what that means.
Quit squealing. First time in the big city? Have some respect if you don't know who you're running your mouth at. He's one of them that went after the Ruskies with his bare fists.
As a result of your decision, this path is closed.
For being innocent.
Same as all of us.
Exactly.
Well, are you from somebody?
My name's Viktor Szulski, and I work on my own behalf.
All right. Respect.
First of all, I am a Thaumaturge.
This is so
now
good.
Them I got respect for. I know one really decent Jew from Povishla who's a wizard too.
How about you? You got a foreskin or what?
Oh my god.
Is my foreskin any of your fucking business?
Well, no. I was just...
Schmuck. But you don't look like much of a Warsaw lad.
You should not judge a book by its cover.
A tough guy, like a real Warsaw lad.
I was born here. Now I've come home.
Welcome to Warsaw.
I will be right back. I just need to get a drink. I'm loving this, though. Be right back. too, man. I love all of you as well. Hi, I am back. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, this game's pretty friggin' great.
Shulsky, this yours?
That's right.
Then take it and get out of here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not asking any questions. I have my own file. Oh, I have lots of different outfits I can get. I can dress Victor up. Build a Victor. It's like Build-A-Bear. In recruiting for the Gendarmerie, is recommended to reject the following oh. Ooh. Well, that's racist. Wanted notice, okay. Look at all that experience. Okay, wanted list. Stealing 2,000 rubles of Dutch pomade? Okay, let's see here. Anything else over here? I'd like to let you out, guys. It's locked. Can I do anything? No, I can't free all the people, I guess. Oh, my dad's obituary. So my dad must have been like a well-known man, obviously. Well, yeah. He had the same thing I had going on, but he was rich. Just taking my time going to my dad's funeral. During the time of our gracious Tsar of all Russia's visit to Warsaw, is necessary to enhance the sense of security. Yeah, this is definitely, you know, you get the Russian imperialism vibes, but I'm pretty sure I could have sided with the Russians if I wanted to, but I didn't. Alright, I think we got most things. Hi, Poland. Go to your father's funeral, which is obviously the other way. But I'm curious. We can always come back. We should probably go to our dad's funeral. Okay. And one thing I heard they did with the game, not heard, but I read they did, is they faithfully created Poland prior to World War One and World War Two, because World War Two, if I'm not mistaken, Warsaw got pretty wrecked. So they went for the kind of the pre-World War II, obviously, and pre-World War One Warsaw. I don't know if it was touched that much in World War One. I just don't know. It certainly could have been. Can't I? There we go. Okay. I do like how they do experience. It's a good way to reward exploration. It gives a lot of kind of interesting historical notes. Can I photobomb? Oh, I feel something's calling me from the other side of the well. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, sir? Go home, you're drunk. Oh, Dad's obituary. I guess I had it earlier, though. Who kicked the bucket here? See, I wonder if she was real. Like, for example, I'm going to take a look just because I'm curious. Maria, like, I'm wondering how deep their historical stuff went. It wouldn't surprise me if it was real, because I think they put a lot of detail in this. With no Waska. Oh yeah, all real. It's real lady's obituary. I don't know if the obituary is real, but the Polish celebrity was. He probably was too. No reason for him not to be. Well, I'm looking down here. I know it's probably not the right place. It's like the Saint Denis Cemetery. Didn't you have a brother? Yes, I'm that brother.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences. Thank you. Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
No, we won't say they didn't have a heart.
I'm curious myself. I haven't had a chance to find out. Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
Yeah.
I think I ought to arrest you, Thaumaturge.
Ruski's coming after me.
I haven't done anything, officer. What's the problem?
I barely recognize you either. You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Voronian?
I will not keep you. That guy's probably all alone back there.
Uncle.
Among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
Well, let's go to the little family
Sister?
mausoleum. Just a humble mausoleum.
I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad to. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly. Look at yourself. What happened?
Always been some fights.
I took a short trip to a Warsaw jail.
What? Are you joking? During the funeral? Are you all right?
Everything's fine, don't worry. Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like.
Must not have a good relationship with the moms.
It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late, and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
Fine, let's get this over with. So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago. After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar.
Oh, he didn't like his dad.
Died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth. The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child
This is
when
so
you
good.
hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my
With the
dreams
branching
as an elder,
stories and the way it impacts the
gave
story,
me
like the
hell as
choices.
you didn't believe
I don't think I needed to end up in jail. I don't know, maybe.
You were wrong. I've come back.
Gives me
with
Baldur's
two
Gate
sanitizers.
vibes. And I love the combat. Although it is turn-based, it's much different than most turn-based I played.
I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother, because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia, because she wasn't born a boy. Me, because I was born a Thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now... Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
What do you want?
Well, what do people come to funerals for? I came to pay my respects to the dead. Stanislav and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end.
Who's this
I
cat?
hope.
I haven't had time to think
I
about
could
it.
be an asshole to the guy.
I understand. I hope you'll find some reason
But I
to
won't. I
stay
won't let the
here
pride
much
overcome
longer.
me. If you're just joining, by the way, thanks for joining. Hope you're having a good Monday evening. Thanks for hanging out with me for some of it. Make sure to smash that like button, help the stream out. This is a great new game, just
My
came out
name's
today.
Konieczkin. Ivan Konieczkin. Goodbye.
Alright, mysterious dude. I had my camera on
Such
earlier. I'll put it
interesting
back on
friends
soon.
I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
What else we got here?
Great-grandmother Josefina, a Thaumaturge.
Is there anything else? So, yeah, we should probably get out of here. Okay, we gotta go to our family home. Catch the old tram.
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown,
That's funny.
but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Arrow's post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors? Konstancja Shabowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
Oh, I've got to do it.
I can sort it out, but it might cause you some trouble.
It's not worth getting your hands
Okay, she
dirty
would have
over.
been mad.
Get out of here, or I might decide you're attacking an Imperial official, and you'll wake up tomorrow in the Citadel.
Are you threatening me, Judge?
Yes!
I'm actually spurring you from him. Would you rather try your luck with a Thaumaturge?
Thaumaturge.
Come on, children.
I keep calling
I'm
it Thaumaturge.
sure my Chetia is
Thaumaturge.
already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Thanks.
Get in. I'm sure the
Heck
lawyer
yeah.
is already waiting for us.
Are we still all recording? Let's check this out. I don't see my little... Because I was trying to record this for... maybe some videos later. I can get a carriage wherever I want. Anything up here? Dr. Campbell's safe arsenic soap. Okay. Well, that's good, just in case I need to do that. In case I need a good cleaning. Okay, so this is my humble family home. Sorry if you're hearing me eat some crackers.
Have arrived. The lawyer's upstairs too, waiting. A trifle jittery. Wonder if the tea I made him was too strong.
Thank you, Grażyna dear. Let the guests wait. First, I want to take care of the will.
I'll just wet
Man's
my
gonna eat.
whistle and join you all upstairs.
Make sure Uncle makes it upstairs sober. And I'll suggest you don't dawdle either.
Master Victor, good God! Half your face covered, but I could tell right away it was you. You look just like your father in his youth. Completely his spitting image. Should I make you some cocoa, Master? It would warm you up a little.
Yes.
Make an extra creamy one for Ligia.
Oh, I won't skimp on her. Now, your sister's putting a brave face on all this.
This is
but
such a
she's
good game, though. I'm
having a
really...
hard time.
This isn't paid promotion.
It's
I got a
lovely
key
to
for it,
see you
but I'm
again.
just not gonna
But
say it's
that's
a
enough
great
jabber
game.
for
I've
now.
gotten keys for
I've
games
got
that have
the
been
guests
terrible you've
and the
not heard about.
cocoa, and I've got to whip up
But
some
I was
food
excited
for you
for
all
this one.
later. We'll talk soon.
I'm really happy they gave me a key, like a review key for it. Even as a smaller YouTuber, you have a lot of game companies like trying to get you to play their games, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, I get it. That's what marketing is. The Busta Morena. What's in the basement? Hey! Victor's mom has got it going on. Damn girl. Anything else? I think it was just the painting. $365 dinner recipes for 5 zlots? I don't even know what a capon is. Can you put the capon like a bird? It's got to be a bird. It's got feathers. And giblets. Okay. Victor's got some recipes to take with him.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Having trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stashio's. It was special. Amber liqueur with quinces.
I think you mean quince liqueur with amber, right? If it's not here, I'm sure it's in the basement. But I won't grope around down there in the dark now. I've got my hands full.
Now, I don't want to trouble you either.
Oh, I'll get you a bottle.
Victor, could you
for the
track
old
down
man.
a little
You deserve
bottle
it,
for
buddy.
your uncle?
Your brother just died, man.
I suppose I'm obligated to accept this mission.
Good lad. A nephew like you is a treasure.
Oh, liqueur recipe. How timely. C'est vient de Bordeaux. Okay. Anything else in here? It magically appeared. I was probably there before, I just didn't need it.
How did it go? Mission accomplished?
Oh, it was a tough one.
You'll have to wait a moment there, Uncle.
I thought I got it. Wait, what was I doing? Get a bottle from the cellar. Oh, shit, I thought I got it. Oh, it's over here. Now I got you, buddy.
How did it go?
Yeah, boy.
Mission accomplished?
Let me come
You'll
back.
have to wait a moment yet, Uncle.
Let's see if I got some other dialogue for him. Oh, the propaganda.
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today, but you look familiar.
Well, I should think so. I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Pietia! Forgive me, and for shooting you as well. How are you doing?
Just some heart problems, not a subject for today. I'm sorry about Uncle Stanislav.
Is there heart issues in the
Forgive me for
family?
not coming
Is that
to
a
the
thing?
funeral.
Because
I can't bear cemetery.
his dad had heart issues too.
We'll have to meet up
Which would be
again.
a weird thing to diagnose back in that
Goodbye.
time. What else we got going on here? I mean, I haven't gone upstairs yet. I'm gonna explore before I give him the booze. He gets a weird bust up in here. Hey! I have no other clothes. Can I take them off? No, we won't make Victor naked. Serious photo straight back? Is that supposed to be me and someone? Okay. Nice room though, Victor. Unless he just gets changed wherever he wants. Oh, we got a restroom. Books have been by the toilet for a long time. So, I wonder if this was indoor plumbing yet, or if that... I'm guessing it must have been. There must have been water in there. You would pull that chain. That would open and go wherever it was supposed to go, and it would refill with water from that, I'm assuming.
I am ready, Mr. Shulsky. I only need all of you to be present. Can we start reading your father's will?
Do we have everyone present?
Patience was never my father's strong suit, but you'll have to arm yourself with a bit more of it.
Let's see what else. Anything else? We'll start the will reading, and then we'll...
Mr. Shulsky,
we'll go see
it
him.
is late enough already. May we begin?
Yes, let his will be done. Begin.
Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please take a seat? Ladies and gentlemen, by the power of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify...
Je suis désolé. I just needed to quench my thirst. Alone, unfortunately.
I didn't manage to.
Please don't pay them any mind.
Mr. Shulsky's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is, myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888. In the name of the Holy Trinity, Amen.
We'll hear him out in silence.
Therefore, my first irrevocable wish is to appoint as executrix of this will my daughter, Ligia Szulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory, all my personal movables will be sold at public auction. And let
if
the
you're just joining,
funds
welcome.
Thereby
My
be
father died
donated
in
on the
game,
anniversary
and we're going
of
through
my
his will.
death to the beggars near that cemetery. The administration of the remainder of my fortune I leave, without restriction, to the person of my daughter, Ligia.
I'm not even getting a teaspoon.
All movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them.
One piece of
I
advice, do
merely
not give
offer
anything
her
to your
one
brother,
piece
ever.
Of advice. I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty,
I mean, that's fair.
as I have conducted it my whole life.
The Joker to the very end.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following. My collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating to the uprising in memory of our first meeting.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
Enjoy your retirement. Now, Mr. Fedorov, what did my father leave my mother?
Victor, be serious.
Nothing. There is a special item reflecting the absolute lack of any bequest to my former spouse, Nadia
He specifically
Fyodorovna
said give
Voronina.
nothing.
I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Shulsky, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire, in the hope that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will and testament. Carry it out solemnly, though you may have found it burdensome. However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that, may I ask?
I am not in possession of this grimoire. The late Mr. Shulsky used it up until his death.
Gonna have to go in
Yet
his
no
grave.
one left it with me after his passing.
Meaning it's disappeared?
Grimoire's what, the little thing he does his summoning with?
Did father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
A building collapsed on top of him. I don't know any other way of putting it.
A building? It collapsed on
Just
top
a building
of him?
collapsing.
How?
Pretty normal.
How did this happen?
It was a day like any other. Papa had gone for his habitual walk. Every Tuesday and Thursday, he'd take a stroll to get some space, as he put it. When he didn't come back for a long time, I got the bad feeling something had happened. Then,
We rode there together. An entire wall of a tenement had collapsed. There were 3 victims, including Stasio, who had the bad luck to simply be walking by.
It's just so random.
To see him there in that condition, it's beyond description.
The grimoire. Could someone have taken it?
Perhaps, in all that confusion.
but why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? An ordinary person won't use it. Would the Thaumaturge just happen to be passing by?
Father had all his knowledge in there, but I don't know if it would be useful to someone other than him. I don't even know why he left it to me.
I'm sure Stasio had a reason.
Where did it happen? Where was this building?
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway, you can miss it.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
See, I don't get the impact of the proud answers. I'm still gonna do them though. Hold on, let's see if we can find it here. Oh well, let's go to the thing. I'll say they
I
did
foresaw
deserve
a
it.
slightly more pleasant end for him myself. I doubt even he deserved such a horrible death.
My Victor's a nice guy. When he needs to be. He won't be nice against the Russians.
Those might be the kindest words you've ever said on the subject of a father.
How typical of his sort of person to keep a portrait in his study of a family that was only a family on canvas. Not long after the painting was done, he got divorced, ruined Inujitsus, and kicked out his son. But there the portrait hangs, as if family meant anything at all.
I don't know what exactly happened with Aboritse, but I know that Papa felt guilty. You don't want to forgive him even now that he's gone?
The dead need no forgiving. And as for forgetting, I don't know how. It's just a shame about the grimoire.
What do you intend to do?
I think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
I mean, it makes sense, the building.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could. This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
And where are Father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not every...
Oh, I'm gonna pause for a second. I'll put my camera back on so you can see my hip and cool reactions. And you might even see my dog. Oh, I gotta let him out here for a second. I just went to turn my camera on and he's losing his mind. He wants to go get a drink, I think. And I'll be back in 1 second. Just gotta use the restroom. I am back. All right. Just trying to get these cords out of the way. Sweet. Okay.
Everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store? I should check that too.
I've started stock taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish. Father evidently knew a certain Ivan Konieczkin. Have you heard anything about him?
Konieczkin?
Doesn't ring a bell.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
All sorts of people came to Papa's store. That doesn't mean every one of them might know something about the grimoire.
That's true. You've got your work cut out for you.
And Mordechai Chayat. Could that be a lead?
I don't think so. He worked with Father, but he left more than a year ago. I don't know why. He was an assistant at our, well, my store.
Do you know where I might find him?
Sadly, no.
Do you have any other ideas?
Now at least I can see how little I know.
Well, we got some leads.
Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere.
Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
I'll see you out.
Why do I think she looks a little bit like Mary?
Goodbye,
from
Uncle.
RDR2.
And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
The most important thing is you're here now.
Find some clues. Hey, bro.
How do you find our old stomping ground? Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This is where I had my last conversation with my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The lone shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if his shop is still there. Perhaps we should go there and check.
Do I have upgrades I can do? Oh yeah, I've got like 4 points. Yes. One second, I might have to step away for a few minutes. Oh, we're good, we're good. There, we've done some upgrades. Anything else in here? Family portrait. The human heart is worth more than all the riches in the material world. I wish those would stay up for a little longer. I mean, I can always go back and read them. Oh, I suppose you can log it on screen for a second. I don't know how you unlock it though. Oh, his last will. Collections of book on the occult. Sweet. Just Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge. I mean, I already went through here.
Hello?
I talk here?
Did Arthur Morgan?
Do you hear me
phone,
now?
I wonder. Was
Victor?
the phone?
Victor, are you
There
there?
was a phone in the Valentine Saloon, I think.
Grigori?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yes.
Victor, where are you?
On the other end of the line, at home, where the telephone rang.
Incredible.
Why?
Has something happened?
To me? No. I am telecommunicating with you to say I found lodgings here in Warsaw.
Oh,
if you need me, I'm by the cemetery. What number is it? Yes. 7 Powaskowska Street. Number 7 by cemetery. Powaskowska.
I'm glad. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you as well. Goodbye.
I can't imagine Rasputin being
I
the
want
good
to
guy.
end now. What do I? Like this? Wonderful device. Remarkable. Hello? Oh, and now?
Okay, what ways can we go? There's the garden, green square. What's in the garden? Is that where I came from? No. Hey, gentlemen.
Are you lost?
Fuck. Don't try to be a hero, and it'll be all right. You're outnumbered.
A burglar?
Quantity doesn't always translate to quality.
Call the rest. We got one with a death wish.
Tisk tisk. Any of these got either one of my dudes? Okay. I gotta use old Skeletor here. They don't have a lot of... Why is this looking like this? Why is it so dark looking? Maybe it's the lighting outside. Boy's just stabbing me. Okay. Let's start hurting these guys. He's only got 5 hit points left. Yeah, he done. Nice. Yeah, he done. Oh, we got these jokers. Okay, inflicts damage, which is half what you lost. That's cool though, I can get some health back. Okay, what do we got here? A little suffering. Oh, how can I get my health back? There's a way to, I just don't remember how. Oh! Christ! Oh, my boy's dead. We'll try that battle a different way. We'll try a slightly different strategy. Okay. More health points? Okay. The more health points, the higher the damage, so... Wait, he just about done. So, let's see here. If I get some health points back, I'll take it. Yeah, here we go. I don't know if it was just for that round that I get health back. I think it probably was. Okay, let's see what we got here. I don't know if this will give me anything back. Oh, guess not. But I know what I am doing. I should have used a stronger attack. These guys 24 and 35. More damage. Okay, let's see. See if we can get some hit points back here. Oh, she's a rough old battle. Barely hurt this guy. Reduce that focus. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Nope. I don't know how. So does that mean he can't kill me anymore? Oh yeah, we got this guy. This diversion no effect. Weaken the target status. Yeah, we'll go with the eerie intoxication. Get a little of that health back. Oh, he's gonna be done here, though. Oh, that should be it. Oh. Yeah, you gotta be done here in a sec. With the last reinforcement, that's good.
Get off my lawn.
Get out of my away from my lawn. This is brought to you by Cheez-Its. I need to have a couple crackers.
Victor? I heard a noise. Are you alright?
I'm fine. We've had a few unwelcome visitors.
Burglars? What's wrong with this town? I'll call Uncle.
There's no rush. I don't think they'll try to rob anyone anytime soon.
That's what I get for coming out to my garden. And don't come back to Riverdale. Oh wait, where's yeah, she's over here.
Have you found anything yet about the grimoire? Is there any way I can help?
What's next for you? You're in charge here now. Have you got some kind of grand scheme?
A grand scheme? Well, for now, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Certain customers are unconvinced that a woman can handle running a business. What's worse, a woman without powers. You know what I mean. A Thaumaturge at my side would shut them all up. After all, it's your heritage too.
I don't know anything about running a company, but if I can help in any way, you can count on me.
Thank you.
I'm
That
a good
means
brother.
a lot to me. I trust the smoke doesn't bother you.
In Father's study, I found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumiantseva.
Who is she? And what does Father have to do with her?
Svetlana is a Russian aristocrat who travels with the Romanovs' court. I can only tell you she was a customer of Father's.
A customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
She might know something that will help me find the grimoire.
Not so fast. To get in, you're going to need me and my connections. Svetlana is famous for her soirees where she hosts the crème de la crème of Warsaw. We could go together. How about you track down some evening
Party time?
clothes and I'll sort out the invitation. And I won't take no for an answer.
Sadly, you never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is antediluvian. I need a tailor.
There's a shop at 11 Pruzhna Street that's fairly decent and quick. We also have barbers in Warsaw in case you want to do something about whatever you have growing on your head and face.
Victor can get a glow up. That's cool. Turn my webcam off for a bit here so I can put my feet up.
Liga?
Yes?
I'm not gonna comment
I'll
on
get
her
going.
smoking. Let's go with the tailor. Okay, where is it? I'm confused. Where's the tailor? Is it... Okay. He's in this section? Ah. Oh, 1 second. Opie. My dog has this cool little lick mat. I don't want him chewing on it. It was all licked out. And I feel a wave of sadness that came over him, but he'll be okay. Okay, Vic, let's go get a haircut, buddy. Well, we'll get some clothes. I mean, there's nothing to get changed into. I need clothes, Taylor.
Excuse me.
Damn it. I forgot to turn the key.
Sorry, what?
You tell me. What is it?
I need some evening wear. Quick.
Good proportions.
Thank you.
Alterations won't take long. Your name and address, sir?
Viktor Szulski, 9 Green Square.
I'll send a messenger when I'm done. And Mr. Szulski, if you'll allow me a moment of candor, as it often seems no one dares to address you with it.
Sorry, what?
Go and find yourself a barber in Pavonsky. You look like a troglodyte. Now, I'd like to go to my business.
I won't bother you.
All right.
Jesus. Any need to talk to Victor like that? Anything over here?
Mr. Szulski, come in. What's new?
I won't bother you.
All right.
Okay, let's go to a barber. Apparently, they don't like my haircut. Okay. So, is the barber there? I'm gonna say it's there. I'm guessing. Let's see. Definitely wasn't. I guess it must be the cemetery? Is that where you get a haircut? Guess so. Those are cool. What's he waiting for? Is he closed?
Come in.
Okay, can you get some different haircuts?
Please set my hair to rights.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! Pimp your Victor. Graveyard chic. Hey, that mustache is pretty sweet.
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Maybe too much pomade? You know, it's all the rage now. But that's all right. We'll change it.
We'll make it longer. Yeah, we'll go with this. He looks like such a dick.
I can't help noticing that you're the most tight-lipped barber I've been to. And even you admit that you rarely talk to clients. Why is that?
When I prepared them for their final journey, it's hard to ask for their opinion.
So you style the deceased too?
Mostly. They still need to look good. After all, you only get a funeral once in your lifetime. So, what do you think? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice. My clients are always satisfied.
So it's clear that Victor can get a bunch of different outfits. And different hairstyles. That's cool. Oh shit. Okay, day-night cycle.
Let's wait. So, did you miss the city?
Yeah, totally. He misses the nightlife, I'm sure.
Me neither. Let's wait until... So, let's kill some time.
What's this? Huh. Well. Okay, prepare for the soiree. Gotta do that. Enjoy a good soiree. Oh, why did my controller start acting weird suddenly? Let's try that again. There we go. Soiree time. Well, I'm busy preparing for a soiree. Oh. See, it like paused, like, you know what it is? I think I actually unplugged, that's what it was. I actually unplugged my USB-C from my computer a little bit. Because I'm using a wired... I have my thing wired right now, even though it does have batteries.
Well, I don't know.
I see you went to a barber. That's something at least.
Recently I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Maybe he's a natural charmer. I've heard that can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Very funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go, or have you changed your plans?
Yes, let's go and see if I do fit in.
In that case, I'll go get changed too.
Okay, soiree time.
Look at you. And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
No, that be mean.
Thank you. You look fantastic.
Thank you. You think Papa would be mad that we're going to a party right after his funeral?
I hope so.
Victor.
He could have kept from losing the Black Grimoire. Are we ready?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
Alright, soiree time. I do like how the loading screens are like actual, like, it's slowing my computer down, but they're like animated things. They're moving. But yeah, this game just came out today. It's pretty great.
Come to the Imperial Hotel. How may I help you?
Ligia Szulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumianceva.
Yes, we are expecting you, of course. The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor.
I guess they didn't use the
I
word
wish
party
you a
back then.
thrilling and successful evening.
I'm impressed. How did you sort that out?
Our name still means something. Let's do our best to keep it that way, all right?
They're like the Bluths from Arrested Development of that era and that region.
Who are you, my golden slithering friend?
Oh, he wants to catch them all.
Victor. Victor. Can you hear me?
Yes. Of course.
These people are just waiting for us to put a foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Viper's Den, brother.
Everything's all right.
Huh?
I just got a little lost in thought. I'll be good.
I didn't
I promise.
Select anything. My
I'm
hand
going
was
to
on the
hang
controller.
around here a little longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
Huh. See you there.
What did we come here for? These soirees are for old people.
Good evening. May I?
Please, we're not discussing anything consequential.
You keep on worrying about yourselves.
Opie, no, you can't have the lick mat. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? I'll be right back here. I'm just gonna put on my be right back screen here. Yo, I am back. Sorry about that. My dog was... We got our dogs these things called lick mats. You can put stuff on it and it keeps them occupied for a bit. They like it. He finished it off. He was like chewing it, so I took it away, and then he got a sense of entitlement. I was like, give me my lick mat back. I want the peanut butter. You are a fascist. That's exactly what my dog said to me. Can't believe my dog called me a fascist. But back to it.
I intend to make the most of this evening.
See, I told you he was in love. Miss Scowan is out of your league, my friend.
To say nothing of her father.
Excuse me, do you mean Governor General Scowan's daughter?
Well, who else? The debutante of the season.
Have you just crawled out from under a rock?
Old Scowan and I are practically on first-name terms now. You'll see.
I'm sure.
So, one eye-catching girl has already got an admirer. What does that leave us, Maxime?
Not much. The dull, the silly, or, well, the old.
En parlant de Ligia Shulska, she just passed this way.
Pigs will fly before someone fancies her.
Oh.
She'd actually prefer Sophia Scowan, according to what I've heard. Well, what do you think?
Scowan. Hey!
My name is Viktor Shulski.
Well, there we have it.
My pride's too low.
And I don't like what I just heard, especially about my sister.
And, what are you going to do about it?
I need more pride.
Pardon me, gentlemen. I promised that I would be well behaved tonight.
Lunatic.
I'm gonna kill them in their sleep. Oh, didn't mean to go back down there. The donuts by the station are delicious, but I'll have to watch my waistline.
Mr. Shulski?
I didn't expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is. And what brings you to the Imperial?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm passing the time.
Yeah.
Ah, curious hobby.
I'm simply interested in people.
A doctor, thaumaturge, or policeman could say the same.
Your interest flatters me. Who knows? Maybe the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, and someday we'll even be friends.
How well did you know my tree?
We enjoyed talking and lending one another a hand.
The cream of Warsaw society is here,
I don't know
so
what
I
the
thought
Warsaw
it would be
Society
worth
is,
showing
but I
my
want to be in
face.
it.
With a name like yours, I'm sure you fit right in. After all, someone must have invited you.
I'm not worthy. My sister brought me along out of pity, I think.
And so, Miss Ligia is here too.
Why do you ask?
No reason. What are you hoping for this evening?
Who knows? Maybe I'm keeping an eye out for the future
Maybe he is.
Mrs. Shulska.
Best of luck. You'll need it, since Ligia ended up with the entire inheritance.
How do you know all these things?
People talk, I listen. That's all.
If I may, there's one question niggling at me. How did you get so many scars?
Why do you ask?
I've heard that Russian officers in training have drunken duels with sabers after hours.
Oh.
No. A very peculiar custom, if that's true.
So where did those scars come from?
I've led an interesting life.
Who did you say you were to my father?
Shady.
A trusted acquaintance. I supported him with good advice. The truth be told, he rarely needed it. Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps we'll have the chance to return to this another time. Goodbye, Mr. Shulsky.
Yes, I'm sure.
Interesting. Russian spy. I think that's treason.
General says to him, tell us something funny. Then Bautsky replies, General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?
That's a good one. I'll have to tell it tomorrow at the Orwalls.
Oh, the cannon
Who might
shooting.
this be
is a funny
joining our
joke.
conversation?
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
My name is Viktor Shulsky.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party. See you there.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. How do you find my soirée?
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
Believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steppes. You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
I've already met several distinguished guests. Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew my father.
How remarkable. I wasn't aware. Konieczkin is something of a secretive person. And have you yet had occasion to meet the debutants of this season?
I'll be sure to seek them out.
I bet you he
This
will.
evening, Sofia Scowen
boy.
herself is to grace us with her presence.
Well,
I'm
well.
just being silly.
I suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
How is it, being part of the Tsar's court?
It is a blessing and a curse. Forgive me if I do not elaborate.
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you, both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Svetlana Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Shulsky, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka. Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an
Seance?
unforgettable experience. I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer?
I've got no choice but to suffer through tonight.
No need to mince words.
Well, I'll be coming back for you. Follower thoughts. Discreet half words, meaningful half smiles. This is always cool when he like does something, and then we have a drawing of it. I have a new hound on the estate. You should see it chase the game. It's my rich person voice. Nice bathroom for the day. Like, he can just sneak in there and have a little shower if he wants. I don't think... I thought it was leaving me in here, though. Oh, it's leaving me right there.
I felt something. Where is it?
Okay, there's some soot. Usually said hands or shaky for the written word. Interesting. Oh, yeah, let's keep that going. Okay. Interesting. Anything? Yeah, there we go. A string of pearls. Where's my fan?
I was looking for you.
Do you smoke, Mr. Shulsky?
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Victor.
Victor.
Ask.
Oh, affair with my dad.
You two had an affair.
Knew it.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship.
It was lust.
It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
What do you mean by looking in the same direction? The burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da, the Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking. I've worked hard at it.
When did you receive this note?
A few weeks ago, back before your father.
I see. That large travel chest. You changed your mind
About whether or not to pack. Right then, I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands. But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Your feelings of guilt. Do they have something to do with the Romanov court?
With the whole empire. Ruski mir im podawaj. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but
It is?
if it falls... La guillotine, mon chéri. But I want to live, Victor. Ideally, closer to the west.
Tsarina Alexandra gave you those pearls. You two are close.
Tsarina.
I am her confidant. I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet, something has changed. I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No.
I hate when I misplace
And
my
the collapsed
grimoire.
building? Have you been there?
Not yet.
However, how hard it is, you should check there. It will give you more understanding than all the investigators put together. My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there. But I will not let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe that there is one place you ought to visit. What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
Okay, follow her thoughts. Romantic letters from his father to her. Okay, well I get the rest of those, even though I guess I had enough to talk to her before, but I didn't have to get the rest, but it's XP.
I know you. I remember you from books. What's your name?
It's like, gotta catch them all.
Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand. With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table. Let us gather in secret ritual. Let's not keep the souls
It's not
waiting
that
too long.
secret. Not if you tell everyone about it. All right.
Good evening.
The energy can't be disrupted.
Yeah, I saw her poster.
I saw one of your posters. You look different in it.
Really, the illustration doesn't reflect reality.
How should I take that? No one warned me that I should get in costume for the party.
I beg your pardon.
I'm just noting that you stand out among these boring guests.
Impudent.
Just a bit uncouth, I'd say. Do you know the hostess well?
Will you leave me alone if I say I don't?
No.
Svetlana Petrovna invited me, and I am doing my best to meet her expectations.
She's just getting harassed by her guests.
Let's keep out of one another's way.
Whose soul are you summoning tonight, dear madame?
I only know which one I'd prefer to banish. Shoot.
Maybe my dead father's. If you manage that, it would spare me a lot of trouble.
Now we'll never know.
Oh, I don't
I'll
know if she's
stop
gonna help me out
disrupting
with
the
that one.
energy here until I return.
Those two hit it off. I'm wondering where the girl that I found the bullets with earlier ended up.
You're a Thaumaturge, aren't you?
That's right. My name is Viktor Shulski.
Sofia Georgievna Skałon.
How can I help?
My friends and I are just plain Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
Yes. Aww. As a result of your decisions, this path is closed.
And how might my powers prove useful to you, miss?
Well, rather than truth, a dare sounds good to me. It involves finding out my comrades' secrets, Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
I accept.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Let me see what I can find.
Oh yeah, I'm just...
Will any secret
I'm just
do?
sneaky.
Any. I'll wait anxiously for your return.
I'll take a look around.
Okay. We got some love stuff going on. Is she the one that my sister's into? Eventually. Okay, I don't want to talk to her again.
Here you are.
Gentlemen,
excuse me.
Meet my brother.
Viktor Shulski.
The last Shulski to wear trousers. You don't know that. Miss Ligia could yet produce an heir to the fortune. Maybe even with me, if she doesn't tell my wife. But let's talk like men. You intend to take over your father's company, correct?
Gentlemen, my sister knows what she's doing.
She seems to.
Across the world, women rule over entire societies, like Great Britain. Do you remember Queen Victoria?
I suppose it's true what they say about you.
Yes? What's that?
You've lost your mind.
How do I get my pride up?
Thank you. I've worked long and hard at that.
Good luck with your business, miss.
How do I get my sass meter up?
I almost feel sorry for them.
Have I crossed the line?
Nonsense. You know, thank you for believing in me, especially in front of other people. It means a lot. Any progress with Svetlana?
Sofia Skałon, the Governor General's daughter. Do you know her?
No, and I don't suggest you make her acquaintance either.
Too late.
Skałon can't stand thaumaturges.
Guess who I ran into again? All mysterious and carved up.
Ivan Konieczkin?
What do you know about him?
Not much. He was an acquaintance of Papa's. Well, in theory, it's thanks to him that we're here.
What? Ligia?
I know that nothing comes for free, but he really didn't want anything.
Yeah, he looks like a real altruist. You enjoying yourself in this Viper's den?
The vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, Svetlana doesn't want to breathe a word of it.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
Why the cold shoulder, Ligia?
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under my skin. I've heard she's a dreadful schemer.
Did you know that Papa had an affair with the host of this party?
Are you sure?
Absolutely. As sure as the Thaumaturge can be. I felt what he felt when, well, you know.
Oh, stop! That's disgusting. Quickly, change the subject.
I'm going.
He's like, I'm done. Okay, let's see if we can find out some more. Okay. Focusing on the ladies. He's lonely. Tries to drown in an alcohol, but the effect is the opposite of the intention. His attention is drawn to Sophia Scallon's friend Irina. Okay, is there... There we go. Okay, let's dimension force too low. Let's... Okay, let's see here. Those are for attacks. Like, is this like a second tier? Okay, what's a word two? Okay, I get it. I get it. Do I have no more points? I mean, maybe that's the case. I will say the tracking system's kind of cool. Like the way you can just kind of find your direction and search for items. Gramophone recordings. Oh, you can re-listen to them. Like, it's pointing in that direction. See, it'll take me to the right place. I mean, I don't know how much more there is to grab. Maybe I can just go talk to Sophia.
They are getting impatient. What have you found out?
Maxim only has one thing on his mind. Miss Irina.
Oh, I knew it! Might Irina return his interest?
I haven't been able to establish that yet. As far as Sergei,
Yes?
I'll be honest. He'd do anything for you.
Anything.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone off to.
You know Sergei, don't you?
We're already acquainted.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dirt together.
At your service.
Now time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
My heart is already taken.
I was counting on a different response.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sophia and I must leave for the seance. Madame is waiting.
Thank you once more.
See you.
Oh, I didn't get the third secret.
The Salita chased Sofia Scowen and her floor here. She seemed like such an innocent girl, didn't she? It's no coincidence
I
she
bet the
focused
skeleton
on me.
laughs and like has a good
After
time.
all, old Scowen hates Thaumaturges. The little scam. If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table. Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw. I hope her father doesn't find out.
Okay, dimension. I don't get it. Dimension force. Okay, we got those upgrades. Hey, buddy. Okay, so it's my, well, that's because mine 3, I get it. We need to have some battles at some point. Well, let's go take part in the seance.
Is this seat free?
The energy is dissipating. Ladies and gentlemen, I am losing contact with these souls.
So now please focus on them.
Yes, please begin. You, sir, have closed our circle.
Let
So
us lay our
mysterious.
hands on the table. Let us allow our minds to liberate themselves from our bodies toward the edges of the world as you know it.
Are you thinking of someone exceptional whom you wish to summon?
That's exactly the sort of person I had in mind.
Oh, is it a long-lost love?
Rather a future delightful acquaintance.
Leave her alone.
Sergei, this has nothing to do with you.
Dear guests, I implore you, the souls!
Oh, I wish I could do that.
Is that jealousy I hear?
Stand here, right now!
I accept the challenge right now.
Focus on someone you want to make contact with.
Would a duel make you happy, miss?
A duel?
Between this poor man and me?
She's like, yes.
Are you all going to fight now?
Choose a location.
A duel over me would be truly beyond exciting.
Yes, I think so too.
Don't you dare! You weren't supposed to be here.
Ah, a Thaumaturge. Now everything makes sense.
I was supposed to leave here with Velis. All that work for nothing.
Spare yourself the trouble. It was a fair fight.
But I don't intend to hold you here.
Me and the madam aren't
Truth
on
be
good
told,
terms, I don't think.
I even feel sorry for you.
What does that mean?
Rid yourself of the pride you've got within. Otherwise, it will lead you to the gallows.
Enough of this. There's a Saditor waiting for me.
Enjoy him, fool.
Oh shit. Perhaps I could have been nicer to her. Maybe she would have helped me fight. Oh, those laughs are creepy. That did. Okay, these guys don't have a lot of hit points. I was hoping to get a gun or something. Oh, I suppose it was my dude's action that would be, okay, let's see. No, he's the best to have right here. We got 21. That big enemy is sick looking. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Guess we'll go with that. I wanted to go for her though. What was that? They just buffing them up? She shot me real good. Location river. Ow. It's like they're buffing him up. They're buffing her up. Puppet master over there. Oh, don't die. And just like that. I wanted to make changes. For 2, you can lower it in gameplay settings. Okay, gameplay settings. Oh, it's let me do it on mouse. Okay. Story for this one. Yes. Just because I want to get through it. Okay, I'm ready to lay a whooping. I'll switch it back afterwards so I don't feel guilty. I won't feel too guilty. Yeah, maybe. I want that. I need help. Let's try this right away. Slice. That a gunshot just takes like a hit. Dead. Look at the guts. A little suffering. Is it the suffering trait that was disabled because he was attacked? Puppet master over there. my puppy dog. I gotta get some health back or I'll be in trouble. Okay. Suffer, give me some stuff back. Maybe. Oh, that might kill me. Oh. Oh, I think she's over. Oh, my guy just died. Well, I think that's a good note for me to wrap it up for the night. I've been playing this for almost 4 hours because it's been mad fun. I really enjoyed it. And if you've been watching it, I hope you're enjoying it too. If you like RPGs, historical stuff, turn-based combat like this, which there's not a lot of it. This might be my 5th battle, maybe? So it's not just battles all the time. It seems like they all kind of mean something, which is kind of cool. Definitely would recommend it. I have the link to the Steam page in the in my pinned comments, so check it out.